Hello, everyone. Welcome to the online open course, Application Technology of Industrial Robots. With the rapid development of China's economy, the manufacturing industry faces unprecedented challenges and opportunities. In this lesson, I will guide you to understand the development background, the definition of industrial robots, and their application scenarios in enterprises. Let us enter the world of industrial robots together and experience the charm of intelligent manufacturing. Through this lesson, I hope you can 1. Initially understand the development background, history, and definition of industrial robots. 2. Be able to state 6 typical applications of industrial robots. In this lesson, I will explain the following 2 parts in detail. First, let's look at the first part, the development background and definition of industrial robots. With the continuous progress of society and the continuous development of industrialization, China has now become the world's second-largest economy. While China's manufacturing industry faces huge challenges, it also ushers in great opportunities. In response to the current situation where China's manufacturing industry is large but not strong, the state has proposed the Made in China 2025 strategic plan, with the aim of transforming China from a manufacturing giant into a manufacturing power. This puts higher demands on China's manufacturing industry, requiring both product upgrades and a transition to intelligent manufacturing. Overall, China's manufacturing industry has a relatively weak foundation, with most enterprises still relying on labor-intensive production lines. Therefore, in the process of moving towards Made in China 2025 and intelligent manufacturing, the current focus of China's manufacturing industry is to solve equipment upgrades and achieve production digitization. Industrial robot technology is a type of robot technology. Different organizations or associations have different definitions of it internationally, and its definition may change as technology develops. According to the current technical characteristics of mainstream industrial robots, they are mainly composed of manipulators, controllers, servo systems, detection sensors, and end effectors. They are human-like machine equipment capable of performing high-speed, high-precision, and high-strength repetitive movements and work according to instructions on the production line. Consequently, it is the primary product for equipment upgrades in the Chinese manufacturing industry, suitable for replacing labor-intensive, simple, and repetitive tasks on production lines, operations in harsh environments, and high-precision tasks, thus gaining favor among modern enterprises. According to the latest report on the Chinese robotics industry released by the China Electronics Society, the Chinese industrial robot market is expected to reach nearly $6 billion. Therefore, industrial robots will become important equipment on the production lines of China's manufacturing industry in the future. Next, let's learn the second part, the applications and developmental history of industrial robots. 1. Typical applications of industrial robots. We will explore the typical applications of industrial robots and why industrial robots are highly favored by modern enterprises. What are the main application scenarios in enterprises? Next, let's then examine the typical applications of robots in enterprises. 1. Robots are used for loading and unloading machine tools. In the field of processing and manufacturing, raw materials need to be placed in machine tools for processing, and after processing is completed, the finished products need to be placed on storage racks. This type of operation is simple and tedious, wasting resources and increasing costs if done by humans. Most enterprises have now switched from manual operations to robotic operations, greatly improving production efficiency and saving labor costs. 2. Online workpiece inspection. After high-precision machining on machine tools, components need to be inspected. Traditionally, humans would take the components to the respective machines for testing. By incorporating industrial robots, this inspection process can be automated, with the robot placing the machine components into the testing devices for inspection. 3. Palletizing. Palletizing involves arranging multiple items according to specific placement requirements and then placing them into the next process by the executing mechanism. In palletizing applications, the items to be arranged are usually large and heavy, ranging from tens to hundreds of kilograms. Therefore, introducing robots capable of handling heavy weights in the palletizing process can reduce human labor intensity and greatly improve work efficiency. Currently, the wrist of large industrial robots can handle weights exceeding 2,000 kilograms. 4. Visual sorting. Visual sorting has been a very popular application of industrial robots in recent years. By connecting the visual system with the robot, the results detected by the visual system are sent to the robot, which then performs sorting tasks based on the detection results. The visual system acts as the robot's eyes, and the visual sorting system is mainly used in scenarios where the items are relatively small and light. 5. Assembly. Robot assembly operations involve placing specific components into specific positions. Currently, this application is quite common in the electronics industry and can also be used for relatively simple mechanical assembly. In the assembly process of the electronics industry, robots require precise assembly and high speed, so specialized parallel robots are often used. 6. Welding. Robot welding is a typical application of robots, mainly divided into spot welding and arc welding. Spot welding is mainly used in the automotive industry's production process, while arc welding has a broader application range. Since welding work environments are relatively harsh and few people are willing to do such work, industrial robot technology quickly found applications in various welding fields once it matured. Next, let's delve into the developmental history of industrial robot applications. In 1956, the world's first robot company was established in the United States. Then in 1959, the world's first industrial robot was born. Subsequently, in 1961, the world's first industrial robot was applied to an industrial site. In 1973, the first electromechanically driven 6-axis robot was introduced. As technology developed, in 1979, the world developed the first motor-driven robot, moving away from hydraulic-driven robots. Then in 1985, the world's first 6-degree of freedom robot was created. In 1996, the world's first robot control system based on a personal computer was launched. Nowadays, robots are evolving towards human-machine collaboration and intelligent robots. This is the development history of industrial robots. In this lesson, we introduce the development background and definition of industrial robots, as well as the typical application scenarios of industrial robots. With the continuous development of industrial robot technology, the functions of industrial robots will become more powerful, and their application areas will continue to expand. As a key technology for the implementation of the Made in China 2025 strategy, industrial robots will be increasingly and widely used in various fields of manufacturing. We should actively learn new technologies, build a solid skills foundation, keep up with the pace of development, seize opportunities, and realize our value. This concludes today's lesson. Thank you, everyone.